Hi everyone and welcome to Run Tech. My name is Shaw and today I'm going to go over some exercises that you can do to improve your running technique, improve your overall strength, and just be a better overall runner. So I'm going to start out with some stretches and a good strong warm-up. First thing we're going to do is ask you to get a band. If you don't have a band, we can still do these without it. I have a little platform that we're going to do some things off at the end. So I used to run several years. I ran track and field for several years. And this is one of the stretches that we pretty much always start off with. It's a runner's stretch, runner's lunge. I'm sure you've heard of it. Come down to the ground, come down in a tabletop position. One foot goes forward, one leg stays back. You're going to go up on that back, ball of that back foot and drop your hips down. What this does, if you were able to watch my workshop on glute core activation, what this does is it releases your hip flexor, and which allows your glute to get involved in what we're going to be doing. So you're going to drop that knee down, and again, just gently push your hips towards the ground. Now I'm going to sit back just slightly, toe is going to come up, and my head is going to meet my knee or as close to as I can. And then breathe. Awesome, we're going to switch it out. Drop your hips, come up to that back toe. I meant to tell you that both arms are on the inside of your knee. And we're holding these stretches for about 10 to 12 seconds. And drop that knee down, hold it again for a couple seconds. Releasing that hip flexor, and now we're going to sit back in that opposite hip and give our hamstring. This hamstring on this side is a little tight for me, so I'm not going to go down as far because don't want any injuries. All right, perfect. We're going to grab our band, our exercise band, so go ahead and put that on. Excuse me, you're going to start with it just below your kneecap, so about 2 inches below your knees, and we're going to move this band around a little bit during our warm-up. All right, so never on your kneecap, you're about 2 inches below. Come on up. All right, so we're going to start with side steps to wake up your glutes and as part of our warm-up. All right, so soft knees. I'm actually going to bring my band above my knees so I can show you something. Sorry, guys. All right, so you want your knees to stay apart, all right? When they're apart, that means they're going to cause your glutes to fire. So as you step, the key is, or the goal is, to keep your knees away from each other, okay? Good, and take it back. And take it back. The band is great because it's a little piece of equipment that you can take with you anywhere. Even fold it up and throw it in your purse, your workout bag, your suitcase. And these exercises can be done even if you're not going to work out. It's a great little mini glute and leg workout that you can do for 15 minutes or so. All right, we're going to hold it here. Core is zipped up. Pull that belly button to your back. We're going to balance on one side, and we've got abductions. Don't go too big on these. I really want you to think about waking up that glute, making sure it's activated before you work out or run. So how many reps, Shaw? Well, usually you can do like 2 sets of 10 of each of these exercises that I'm doing. Awesome. We're going to switch it out to the other leg, other side. Lock your core. Here we go. All right, we're going to go into kickbacks. So our kickbacks, if you don't feel like, you know, you're stable standing on one leg, you can also hold on to something so you get that good glute squeeze. We're going to do 10 on each side. Always returning your foot. For these ones, I'm going to show you another variation. Good, switch it out, other side, here we go. The resistance that we get from the band is perfect to start things firing, so that when we run or when we work out, that everything can be at the table eating, that everything can support. Your supporting muscles can help. And you just get more out of it. All right, I'm going to hold on to something. I'm going to show you another variation. All you're going to do is toe tap. Toe. 10 on the side. Awesome. Other side, other leg. Here we go. Shoulders are relaxed. Awesome. All right, we're going to keep our band right where it is. We're going to go into our air squats. So just like we wanted to do with, you know, the band is there to add resistance. So we don't want to squat with our knees. We don't want the band to win. All right, you want to push against the band and keep your knees over your toes. Okay, so in the same direction, this is where we are. All right, we've got 15 air squats. Let's go. And yes, I'm not coming all the way up. I'm leaving something on my legs when I do these. I can already feel like my glutes are awake, which is a good thing. That's what you want. Halfway. Two more. Last one. Good work. Okay, now we're going to do some glute bridges. So you can leave your band where it is, take it down to the ground. We've done several of these. Banded glute bridges are great. We're going to bridge with a little abduction, a little opening. So you're going to put both hands on the ground. Core is nice and tight. You're going to lift up and open. Back down. 15. Remember, this is all part of your warm-up. You can take pieces of this or do the whole thing. Once you know it, you can run through it and do, you know, a couple sets of 10 to 15 reps. Five more. Last one coming up. Good work. All right, we're not finished with our band yet, but we can take it off because we're going to be using it in a couple of different ways. Okay, so these are called knee drives, and they're great for waking up your core as well as your hip flexor. So you're going to take your band and put it just underneath the balls of both of your feet, making sure that it's there good and secure by pulling your feet away from each other. We're going to get our arms involved, and we're going to drive one knee one side at a time, and we've got 12. Okay, here we go. 1, toe flexed towards the ceiling. And switch it out, other side. Here we go. Ready? Done. Good work. All right, so that's the end of our band work. All right, let's get into some other running drills. So I'm going to show you an A skip and a B skip, which are excellent. Don't sleep on these drills. They're fantastic for running. And once you repeat them and do them over and over again, you will learn how to do it. So the A skip is basically in slow motion. You're doing this. So the most important thing right now, I'm not wearing the right shoes for in here because this is grabbing me a little bit, but I'm going to do it again. What you want to do is stay nice and tall, and it's mimicking your knee drive as you run. So it's here. All right. I'm going to do it a little faster, and I'm going to come towards the camera. Hopefully you'll be able to catch it. So I have my arms involved, I'm staying nice and tall, and I'm actually bouncing off the top, off the ball of my foot. Let's do it again. Good, let's take it back. All right. Okay, so that's the A skip. Excellent, excellent drill to do to get you warmed up before you run. Now I'm going to teach you the next one, which is the B skip. So it's a little extension. All right, so you're here. So it's knee, push out, and come right back underneath your knee. Okay, so drive your knee, drive your knee, drive your knee, drive your knee. Let's try it again. Standing up nice and tall for me. You start on the balls of your feet. All right, I'm going to do it towards you now. Here we go. Starting on the balls of your feet. And remember, once you practice this, you will get it. It's a little weird at first, but you will really benefit from doing this exercise as part of your routine, your running routine. Let's go. So I'm bringing my knee waist tight, and I'm taking it back. One more time, here we go. And take it back. Woo, good job. Okay, now we're going to do something that are called repeater knees. So you do need something to lean against. You can use a wall. No reason to not do the rest of this. These are great for helping with your turnover, for helping with your knee drive. Your arms propel your legs. Constantly heard as a runner, the harder your arms pump, the faster your legs will move. So your arms really help to propel your legs. Now, we'll get to that in a second. So these, again, from the balls of your foot, nothing is from your heel. Okay, because when you come down as a runner, that's where you're pushing from, is the balls of your feet. Okay. okay? So this should help you at least kind of get that move. So leaning on a diagonal. All right, we're going to start, and I'm going to say 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, hold. 1, 2, 3, hold. 1, 2, 3, hold. You'll see what I mean. So you start with one leg up in the air, toe is pointed up towards the ceiling. You're nice and tall for me. Head is in line with your back. Here you go. 1, 2, 3. Opposite leg comes up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hold. And down. That's what it looks like. So you can do as many reps of those. Again, they're excellent for practicing your knee drive. They're excellent for waking up these hip flexors that lift up your leg and help your gait. And then the next thing we're going to do is picture that we have a hopscotch box. And all we're going to do is, as quick as possible, move our feet out and in. Out and in. Just do this with me. 1, 1, 2, 2. 1, 1, 2, 2. 1, 1, 2, 2. Always get your arms involved in your warm-up as a runner. Very important. All right, so we're going to double time, triple time, quadruple time this move. We're going to do it for 15 seconds, and then we're going to rest. And then we're going to do it for 10 seconds, and then we're going to rest. You ready? Here we go. Rest. Okay, so that's what it looks like. What are these for, Shaw? Oh, so many different things. You got to train yourself to think fast, to move your legs fast. Jump rope is another great tool to use to train your feet to move fast, and we're going to get to that in a minute. We got one more set of fast feet. We're going to do these for 10 seconds. Mind-body connection. Soft knees. You ready? Let's go. Done. All right. So those are fast feet. That's another thing that you can use in your repertoire. Okay, I have some more things for your bag. We're going to do runner's arms. We can do these weighted today. You can also do them not weighted. I'm actually going to use a weight. Sometimes I do them with 10 pounds, depending on what I'm doing. Sometimes I do them generally not heavier than 10 pounds because I do hold them. So we're going to hold these for about 20 seconds at a time. So your core is zipped up. And what you want to do is mimic those runner's arms. So a runner's arm swing comes just lines up with the top of your shoulder. You put your thumb back in your pocket, and then the other one does the same thing. So we don't want it across our body fighting our running stride. We don't want it out here. We don't want this. We want a nice, strong swing, okay? I look like this from the side, all right? I'm gonna weight that, so I add a little bit of power, okay? I'm gonna turn to the side. We got 20 seconds on the clock. You ready? Here we go. As fast as you can. Rest. Good work. We have another set, all right? So again, you can use something a little heavier, or you can do these without anything. Doing them without, you're gonna, if you do one set with and then another set without, you'll really understand that, wow, I can move my arms a little faster. It's kind of cool. All right, you ready? Here you go, 20 seconds on the clock. Don't bend over too hard, because you don't run bent over like that. So try and stay where you would with a slight body bend forward. Shoulders are away from your ears. Core is nice and tight. Come on, pump those arms. Done. Good work. All right. I'm going to grab some water. Now we're going to do ankle hops to a full squat. These are great. A great drill for everything running, everything moving. So it's ankle hops. Let's just start with the ankle hops, okay? So ankle hops are this as opposed to, bunny hops. We're not doing bunny hops. We're doing ankle hops. So we're basically flexing our feet just like I'm doing, and we're pushing off the ground. So we're coming off the ground maybe an inch or two. All right, so we're going to start with 20 seconds of ankle hops. All right, it's not a big movement. Soft knees. Okay, really get your ankles and your calves involved. And rest. All right, we're going to up that a little bit. We're going to do 3 ankle hops to a full squat. All right, so it looks like this. 1, 2, 3, squat. 1, 2, 3, squat. 1, 2, 3, squat. 1, 2, 3, squat. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We got 3 more. Last one. Good work. All right, so that's another great exercise. You should be super warmed up right now. Okay, we're going to take this into some single leg deadlifts, which are great to build power in your posterior chain, because your glutes, they really protect your knees and are a heavy component in the run, okay? Your largest muscle group, so definitely it's working. So grab a medium, I would say a medium, or even a lightweight dumbbell. Sorry, I forgot to tell you that you needed a dumbbell. You can also do this without it. You'll get the picture. So first thing you're going to do is we're going to balance on one leg. So we're going to go into a single leg deadlift, just like this position. We're going to hold it, pass it to one hand to the other. One hand to the other. Pick something to focus on. This really works on your balance, core, glutes, quad, hammies. Good. Go back. So I'm just tossing the dumbbell back and forth to each hand, okay? I'm going to switch this party to my other leg. You know, everybody has a better side. That side I started with was my better side, so let's try this. Okay, so what the goal is, 1, 1, 2, 2, so go to 15 on each side. All right? Excellent drill as a runner. We're going to take these right into our single leg hip hinges. No weight. All right, so we're going to have 1 foot forward. We're going to start with a knee drive, go down into almost like you're starting in the runner's block. Come back up, hold, come back down. Keep that foot off the ground this time. And you're going to do a single leg squat, then bring it back up, balancing the whole time. Bring it back down. You can put your toe down, that's fine. And then bring it up, and then down. And then up. Some things challenge your balance a little more than others, and that's good. Still do them. Some days you feel more balanced than others. That's good. Do things on the days you don't feel that balance. Challenge yourself. Fight it, Shaw. I'm really feeling the leg that I'm on. I'm really feeling it. Hold. 1 more. Hold. Good. Switch it out. Woo, shake that out. All right. So the first one, we come down, find your footing, come back up, knee drive, come back down, try to float that leg, come down in your squat, hold, good work, come back up, knee drive, come back down, hold into that hip hinge, good work, come back down. That's what's working. All right, good work. Okay, guys, I have one more thing for us to do, and it is knee drives off of a box or some kind of platform, not too high. You don't need to do super high like plyos for this. So I'm just going to use this step box, probably about 4 inches. And all we're doing is kind of we're taking the hip hinge to the next level. So you're going to step on your box, drive. We're not going to come back off. We're going to step, drive, 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 drive. This is a real great, really good power move. You can make it harder with, dumbbells. You can make it harder using a band. There's a lot of ways to progress this. All right, let's go to the other side, and then we'll be done. So step. So I'm doing 10 on each side. That's all I have for you guys. You did awesome. Happy running, and have a great weekend.